Bitcoin history is repeating right now, and in this exact video I will talk about what I'm currently seeing, but more importantly, it all makes sense right now here. Why is Bitcoin pumping towards the upside on all the Asian sessions? Now I will be discussing this exact answer on today's update video. I will talk about the most important charts, I will talk about the most important consolidation phases, and many more important stuff we need to discuss right now. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap all that like button, back up at 500 likes. It will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the aim in the short term, and let me first discuss what's currently going on with the CME gaps on Bitcoin, because basically for the last period, every single weekend Bitcoin has been creating a CME gap, and for the last weekend again we've created another one. So right now we've got a CME gap around 29,000 US dollars, 34,000 US dollars, and 35,000 US dollars, what is of course absolutely amazing, absolutely incredible. And what is actually very interesting if we're looking at the Bitcoin price section is that the majority of these big pumps here towards the upside, they tend to be happening on either Tuesdays or Wednesday. So today it is Tuesday and tomorrow it's Wednesday, so potentially we could get some fireworks in the coming 48 hours. So looking at the Bitcoin price action right now here on the 4-hourly time frame, we're still in this consolidation phase, and Bitcoin looks to be getting ready for another gigantic move here in the coming hours ahead of ourselves. I mean, Bitcoin is right now consolidating, and it's really seeing and indicating us that it is right now consolidating and getting ready for another big move here. So the price action is currently getting squeezed in here. This could take potentially another 48, maybe even this could potentially maybe take another 2 or maybe even 4 or 5 days before it's going to be breaking out. But one thing is for sure, it is going to be breaking out anytime soon here, and probably it is going to be happening this week here. So there's one gigantic development that actually I need to be paying attention towards, and I want to tell everyone out there, is because if we're looking at Bitcoin for the last period of time, we have seen that actually Bitcoin has been really pumping towards the upside around those Asian sessions. So these yellow vertical lines, these are the Asian sessions. So here you can see Bitcoin pushing towards new yearly highs here on this massive pump towards the upside. It was also during this yellow period. Here also all the pumps were in these yellow vertical lines. What does the yellow vertical lines means? Basically these are the Asian sessions. So it's around the time that the Asian market is trading, and we just got some new news, and that is that Hong Kong is currently actively pursuing a Bitcoin spot ETF. And now it all makes sense why Bitcoin has been moving up on the Asian markets, because they are literally trying to get a Bitcoin spot ETF. So it all makes sense right now here. This is once again some massive news that is hitting the market, and once again this is only going to create more demand and more opportunities for people to actually step in towards Bitcoin once that bull market hits here. And another thing here about the current consolidation phase for Bitcoin, Bitcoin is consolidating in an upward sloping support line, and actually we've seen this consolidation phase many times before, even in 2020, where we also create such kind of an upward sloping support line with higher highs, and then it even broke higher, and before that it had also a significant rally towards the upside. So Bitcoin is doing something similar, a massive significant push towards the upside, and right now it is once again consolidating in an upward sloping support line. So we're getting ready also for potentially another gigantic move here for Bitcoin. So I think everything is looking actually quite fine right here, and I'm really getting ready for the next move to be happening here on the price section of Bitcoin. So we're consolidating towards the upside. Everything is actually looking quite beautiful for Bitcoin right now here. So also quickly saying, guys, if you want to be trading Bitcoin and benefiting from this volatility, and especially if Bitcoin is going to be pushing up to new all-time highs, you could make so much money by trading. And if you're running a sign-up account on Bybit using that link below, you can claim a deposit bonus up to 40,000 US dollars. And if you just go to the link without the link in the description, it's only 400. So it's definitely a win-win situation. If you're interested in getting an account, make sure to go to the link description of today's video to claim that insane deposit bonus. So at the meantime, Bitcoin is creating still the bearish divergence. The momentum looks quite bearish right here, but in fact you have to understand the macro perspective, because you have to understand Bitcoin is really moved by news right now here, and it is expected that a significant pump is going to be happening once the introduction of the Bitcoin spot ETF is going to be there. And here is why. We do know currently 12 Bitcoin spot ETFs are in the pipeline, and it's widely accepted that the SEC will probably approve them at the same time, and that is why Larry Fink and all these other issuers are talking so highly about Bitcoin, because they want to have as much funds in their ETF, because the more funds that are in the ETF, the lower the fees can actually be. So I am super excited about it, because Larry Fink is literally going to call all his friends and say, invest in my Bitcoin spot ETF. And since the spot ETF is a one-on-one backing with Bitcoin on the market, spot Bitcoin, it is going to cause the markets to massively pump. Just imagine if they attract 10 billion US dollars, what is a very likely scenario and not very unrealistic on the first day. It is going to be pushing Bitcoin towards massive new highs here in the market. So I'm getting ready for some super excited price action, and once it's getting accepted, probably within 60 days from now on, I think we're going to get a mega pump for a few months straight here on Bitcoin. And that is really what is getting myself excited, because the reason why Bitcoin is moving up here is not purely because there's been so much more buying volume. No, volume has barely increased. It's just the fact that people are saying, oh, damn, maybe I should start stopping selling my Bitcoin. And that is literally what we can see here on on-chain data as well, right? So if you're looking to charts here real quickly, and it will go to the hodl waves, you can clearly see that if I'm looking at the hodl waves right now here for Bitcoin, if it is going to be loading up, yes it is right now here, and I just disclose the 24-hour, the daily, the weekly, and the 1 to 3 month, and the 3 to 6 month, we can currently clearly see is that we've seen a significant hodl trend for crypto. So this was 2010, here approximately 50% of the total supply has not moved in 6 months, and now it is about 90% of the total supply that has not moved in approximately 6 months time here. So that is absolutely incredible. The only supply that's moving is approximately, 10% of the total supply that has been moving in the past 6 months. That's insane, I must say. So there are some very crazy things currently going on here in the market. More and more people are saying, oh damn, maybe I should hold on my Bitcoin because it's pretty cheap right now here, and that is why Bitcoin is mainly going up, and that is why I really think it could literally increase up to $200,000-300,000 US dollars in that next bull run for Bitcoin. That's a pretty conservative target, and that means that we're going to make a ton of money in the next bull run. So I am literally getting ready right now here for the next bull run. Are you ready as well? Let me know in the comment section down below. I am ready. But guys, I mean, these other charts, Bitcoin is of course currently trading against one of the most significant levels of resistance, 36.5k. I expect that we're going to get rejected by it if we're not going to retest it with any good news or good hype in the market. But if the ETF gets accepted, it's probably going to crush through this level. So that is what I want to be pointing out here. This was it from me in today's update video. Smash up that like button, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.